San Antonio's River Walk. Going for a number of miles along the San Antonio River in the heart of the city, the River Walk is lined with restaurants and also beautiful outside patios, where you can sit and also dine together with the river. Built listed below road level, this pedestrian pathway hugs the river as it winds and weaves via the city, and is as preferred among locals as it is for tourists, night and day. Although strolling along the river is one of the most popular points to do below, an additional wonderful method to take pleasure in the environment of the area is on a leisurely cruise ship on a river watercraft. These run regularly and variety from common taking in the sights trips to supper cruises. Number 9. Alamo. The Alamo is just one of the most important historic websites in America. Part of a mission terminal established in 1718, it was developed by Franciscans in 1744 and also by 1836, had actually been exchanged a fort. It became famous throughout the Texas Revolution, when a tiny force, consisting of Davy Crockett as well as James Bowie, defended themselves against an overwhelmingly premium Mexican army of some 3,000 strong. While the defeat saw all 187 defenders eliminated, the cry of "Remember the Alamo" rallied the state to eventually get rid of the Mexicans. Today, you can see these spots to see its brought-back buildings and the cenotaph memorializing the dropped Texans. Inside is a gallery with transforming screens, featuring tools as well as artifacts associated with the events as well as the background of the mission. Number 8. Big Bend National Park. In the Chihuahuan Desert of West Texas, on a big bend in the Rio Grande River, lies some of the most dramatic and also distinctively lovely landscapes in the state. Hills, canyons, as well as the river moving along the border, dividing the United States from Mexico, offer a varied range of entertainment and taking in the sights chances for site visitors to Big Bend National Park. While most individuals merely delight in exploring along the roads, the park provides a complete series of points to do. Outdoor fanatics will certainly enjoy the extensive network of hiking trails and also lovely campgrounds. Paddling along the Rio Grande or appreciating a picnic and also wading into the water are other popular tasks on warm days. With more than 400 species of birds, birdwatching is one more popular leisure activity in the park. However, even if you are not seeking them, you are likely to see roadrunners rushing throughout the roadways or tracks. Number 7. Padre Island National Seashore. The world's lengthiest undeveloped barrier island, Padre Island is just a short drive south of Corpus Christi. It stretches 70 miles from end to end. One of the most important conservation areas in Texas, Padre Island consists of more than 130,000 acres of beach, dunes, and also meadow habitats, and is home to unusual sea turtles and also many migratory birds, making it a birder's paradise. In fact, 350 different types see this stop on the Central Flyway migratory course. The Malaquite Visitor Center is the best area to start your see of this lovely coastal area of the Gulf of Mexico. It supplies a lot of info, in addition, to aid for those with flexibility concerns, including particularly adapted beach wheelchairs. Number 6. Texas State Capitol in Austin. The Texas State Capitol, constructed in 1888, is thought about among the finest state legislatures in the U.S. In Austin's downtown core and also currently a National Historic Landmark, it absolutely thrills with its dimensions, standing 308 feet high. Highlights of its 22-acre park consist of monuments to the protectors of the Alamo as well as to veterans of the Vietnam War. Directed excursions of the structure's interior are readily available as well as begin with the site visitor facility with its several screens. At sundown, head across to the N.W. Richards Congress Avenue Bridge for a possibility to witness the spectacle of 1 million or 2 Mexican free-tailed bats occurring from their perches under the bridge. Number 5. The 6th Floor Museum Dallas. It was from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository in Dallas that the deadly shot that took President John F. Kennedy's life was discharged. Currently residents to the 6th floor museum, this high red brick structure offers an in-depth account of the assassination, along with Kennedy's heritage. Highlights include accounts of his presidential project and also term as head of state, all sustained by historic video footage, pictures, and artifacts. Likewise worth a see while checking out downtown Dallas is the neighboring John F. Kennedy Memorial, a big monument dedicated to President Kennedy unveiled in 1970. Number 4. Fort Worth Stockyards. The Stockyards National Historic District stays Fort Worth's largest draw. Founded in 1866, the area took its name from the livestock industry, as it was here that millions of cattle were relaxed, arranged, or shipped to other factors across the state. The last making it through the center of its kind in the U.S., these historic stockyards have actually been transformed into a remarkable tourist attraction containing all types of enjoyable things to see, consisting of rodeos, shows, theatrical performances, and Western-themed shopping. Emphasizes consist of livestock driving demos and an opportunity to saddle up for some route riding. Be sure to check out the Stockyards Visitor Center and the Stockyards Museum, both of which provide information relating to current events along with the background of this fun location of Fort Worth. Number 3. Cadillac Ranch, Amarillo. Cadillac Ranch is just one of West Texas' most iconic sites. Standing in a line, nose initially right into the ground, it could look like a weird attraction. However, site visitors come right here in lots, not just to see and also picture this colorful spectacle, they also come below to leave their mark, at least for a short while. The artwork on the automobiles is an ever-changing canvas, with nearly every person including their very own creative mark to the Cadillacs. You are welcome to spray paint your own layout. The layers of paint on these autos are hard to figure out, but outside the gate, vendors sell paint chips from the cars, in jewelry setups. While you may hear you need to bring a spray can, there is no requirement. You can discover spray cans of all colors left here on the ground from the thousands of others that have come previously. Number 2. Houston. Give this Texas city a possibility. Yes, Houston's history is sticky with oil, as well as its modern landscape climbs up with skyscrapers coming from Citgo, Shell as well as lots of, many more. But what you might not know is that Houston has grassy parks, diverse galleries, an expanding art scene as well as Tex-Mex dining establishments that all vie for attention downtown. As well as beyond Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston is one of the greatest locations in Texas to go shopping. Ever become aware of the Galleria? There are also lots of nice resorts to lay your head in and also a selection of fun things for the kiddies to see, such as the zoo and the Kids Museum. Those with an eager passion proceed can discover everything about NASA's program at Space Center Houston, as well as scientific research nerds can have a look at the comprehensive Museum of Natural Science. So, yes, it's a big expansive city of more than 2 million, however with pleasurable weather practically year-round, a wealth of entertaining festivals as well as a lot of things to do, you should provide it an opportunity. Number 1. Galveston. Galveston is an obstacle island on the Texas Gulf Coast, about 50 miles southeast of Houston. This closeness to a city of concerning 2.3 million makes it a preferred area among Houstonians seeking an ocean breeze to reduce the warmth of summertime. It additionally contains a bustling port for cruisers traveling to Mexico or the Caribbean. But there's even more to Galveston than its beaches and also convenient cruise ship port. Galveston has quite a bit to use sight visitors from its Victorian style in the East End Historic District and also its fascinating stores on the Strand to its schedule of museums and also its array of seafood-inspired dining establishments. Galveston is also a budget-friendly and also family-friendly vacation spot, thanks to its various coastlines and water parks.